Peepo headbang piano time. Help how mobile emote.
Hello and welcome in, friends of the Twitch chat. Hope everyone's doing well today. Happy Sunday to ya. And, hello, it's me. I wasn't sure if I was gonna stream today, but here we are. And we take those, as always. Chat, we've got some building to do. We got some marbles to roll. We got some words to guess, alright? The usual. You know it. You love it. And, best of all, Baby Geek got 100% pirate. Oh my gosh. No, that's not best of all. No, best of all is that I'm bouncing off the walls because I just downed half of my Alani in one sitting. Anyway, hello, it's me. Let's get our word going. Why don't we? Starting with fish and fire and butter. Or toast? Which one? I don't remember. Anyway, there you go. There you go. Give me some words, chat.
Thanks to @Raging Inga for my continued sub gift.
By the way,
acrylic sick.
there have been so many resubs. Hold on, let me get these while we're guessing words here. Okay. Teacup resub for 20 months. Incredible work. Love to see it. Almost 2 years, which is crazy to think about. Voided resubbed for 34 months. That's insane. Also, GG Voided on your 1-year drip streak today. Sloppy resub for 33 months. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Sloppy. Oh my goodness. And Dark Fairy for 30 big ones as well. Look at you guys go. You guys are crazy. Oh my gosh. Water, forest, life, planet, submarine, obligatory yellow, hot. Oh my god, we gotta do 0-0. Oh, I'm so sorry, Luna. Oh no. Oh no, a new holder of the curse. Oh no. Hate to see it. Let's not let's not let our contexto distract you from the fact that there is a new 0-0. Oh, the curse has been passed on. Rip. It's okay, at least you get your name in a cool book for having gotten that one. I think I did Earth, did I not? Yeah, I did. I just did that one. Bug, molecule, curse is the contexto guess. Health. I'll put yay in there. Nope, it doesn't like that one. I did water already. What about death, since we guessed life? Nope, life is closer. Alright, watch this. Photosynthesis. Nope, I thought I was gonna cook with that one. Sandal, hospital, magma, Cosmo, time. Okay, time is getting closer. Week. Day. Minute. Hour. Year. Sand. Business. Okay, annual. Tax. Calendar. Sundial. Month. Deal. Contract. Season. File. Company. Contra and contraband. Why not? Meeting. Schedule. I did annual already. Departments. What about like quarter, like quarterly or something? Review. Human. Coworker. I did contract. Friday. Events. Money. Work. Okay. Job. School. Broken. Pay. Payday. Capitalism. Oh my gosh, spelling. Shift. Week. I already did. Break. Already did. Lunch break. I don't think that counts as one word, does it? No. Lunch. Attorney. Government. Construction. Schedule, I think we did. Yeah. Library. Build. Did quarter. Vacation. No. Job. We did job. Target. Courthouse. Career. Invest. PTO. Cubicle. Due date. Nope, that's 2 words. Computer. Computer. Locate answer. Paper. Office. Space. Energy. Power. Me and Rebecca had the same idea. Chore. Meeting? Already guessed. Computer. How word? Yes. Did cubicle get yes? Yes. I mean, I can try cuticle. No. Senator. No, we're doing work. Obviously, it's not going to be senator. Labor. Papers. I did paper already, yeah. Difficult. Management. Okay, executive? No. Boss. Team. Study. It's all singular, so when it's like teams, it's just gonna do team singular. Supervisor. CEO. Nope. Layers. Assistant. Contract, we did. Yeah, we did that one. Deal. We already did. We even did that one. We did do meeting. Military. Intern. Volunteer. No. Agency. Stress. Hierarchy. Chief. Okay, what about chef? No. Living. Paperwork. HR. Doesn't count. Craft. Art. Administration. Salary we did not do. Sweet. Succeed. Failure. Okay, failure is closer than succeeding. Bankrupt. No. Messy. Supervision. Personnel. Engineer. Promotion. Leadership. Filing. Degree. Okay, we're not cooking, chat. We're struggling. We are struggling. Decommission. File. Already did file. Staff. Lurk. No, I know that's not a guess. Structure. Help. Electrician. Oh my gosh. Kindergarten. Okay, chat. Perform. Building. Bliss. Peace. Vocation. Accountant. College. Stapler. Architect. Hire. Skyscraper. Bank. Trash. Okay, pause. Chat, our approach isn't working. We are 141 guesses in. We must think outside the box. Work is 116 words away. I think we're settled too close on work. Everything we're guessing is work, but it's not work. We're still 116 words away. So I don't think it's actually going to be work. We got to think outside the box. Infrastructure. No. Window. I did architect. I did engineer. Pen. Cleaner. Labor. Good one, Chocobo Knight. Mess. Cat. Train. Maintenance. Sky. Okay, maintenance is closer. What about janitor? No. Fix. Repair. No. Broom. Mop. Wrench. Tool. Tool is up there. Builder. We did construction. Ceiling. Prepare. House. Support. That's a good one. Tack. We did electrician. Inspection. Roofer. Fire. We did fire. Screwdriver. Mechanic, parent, beam, park, steel, city, evaluation, advocate. I'm stumped. Bridge, cement, inspection. Already guessed. Park, city, already guessed both. Survey, lobbying, raise, fruit, bell, paint, pigeon, promotion, law, lawyer, fly, review, street, court, gas, prison, OSHA, safety. Oh my god! Whoa, we're on to something. I guess safety. Guard, conflict, guide, health, already guessed. Anchor, hard hat, escape, yellow, glass, protection, HVAC, orange, hospital. High vis gotta be one word. Guideline is 3. Vent, harness, rules. Rule is 7. Bodyguard, instruction, code, conduct, law. We did law. Term, bylaw, manual. Oh, I thought that was gonna be it. Standard. Oh my god, it's standard? That's crazy. I would not have guessed. I would not have guessed that one. Good job, Rowan. Oh my god, dude. Standard requirement, guideline specification, quality, compliant, rule, basic compliance, require, applicable, appropriate, acceptable, safety, base, ensure, consistent, provide, regulation, minimum, use, well, include, level, exist, comment. Oh my gosh. It was standard and we were poor. Yeah, that's right. That was not a good one. That was not a very good one, I tell you what, chat. But that's okay because we have marbles. Exclamation mark play to join on in. Time to forget all about that. Get yourselves in here. VIP to the winner as always. We'll give it a minute. Make sure everyone can exclamation mark play their way on in. Defending the VIP badge from yesterday is going to be Daisy, if Daisy is here to compete. And we will see from there. Guess what, chat? We do not have a scuffed finish line on this one, so we should get a winner in theory on this iteration. We're going to find out. We will see. Who's going to make it happen? Who's it going to be? We're going to find out. We will find out. Give me 1 second before we start, though. I need to check some things. Oh, there we go. Okay. Obligatory text to Girly Pop just in case so Girly Pop doesn't miss marbles. Just in case she's awake. How's it going, Buns? Hello. Actually, matter of fact, hello to everyone who's in the race. LDK and Chocobo Knight and Sloppy, who is first today. We got Sala and Beanie and Voided. Hello, Roan and Echo Techno and Teacups here and Bambi Geek and Arden May and Luna and Misty and Dark Fairy and Dab and Buns and Sunny. Hi, hi. Hope everyone's doing well. I don't get a Marby's text. You're literally looking at my face right now on call. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Wait, what? I was saying hi to everybody. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Unless you mean your drip. Hello, Lycan. Welcome in. The drip? I don't know. I guess you redeemed. Maybe you did it without even realizing. I don't know. Beats me. I'll have to blow the candles on my cake. I'm old. Happy birth. Happy birth. Welcome to the old club. But what if I miss marbles because I didn't get a text? Even though you're on call? Even though you hear me shouting exclamation mark play to join? Skill issue. Feels birthday, man. Merry Oldmas. Yeah, something like that. That tracks. That's about right. Okay. Yes, Roan, you redeemed your drip 18 minutes ago. I see it in my queue. You redeemed the drip 3 minutes into stream during the starting soon screen. Yes, yes, quite. Indeed. There we have it. I forgore. It's okay. Everybody forgores. It's alright. It happens. Alright, chat. Calling any other marblers. Marblers going once. Marblers going twice. Anyone else? Exclamation mark play if you haven't done so. Join now, or you won't win a VIP badge today. I don't know. Here we go. 10 seconds. On the board. Let's make it happen. 19 marbles, and on we go. No Girly Pop. I think it's because Girly Pop fell back asleep, if I had to guess. That's my prediction. That's my prediction. We'll see, though. Onward and forward. Bun's going to be the first one out the gates with the advantage. Already pulling a little bit of a gap on Voided and the rest, all making their way through the first couple of obstacles right here. We do have a relatively chill iteration of this map today. We'll see who can make the most of it. Voided tried to get up through, but not quite. Not like Beanie. And through this next one, Beanie's going to hold on, but not for long, because here comes Run into first place. Beanie and Dab second and third. But we got a map skip right here, perfectly placed for Misty Knight. Misty Harvest and Arden May and Chocobo Knight. I mixed your names. Oh my gosh. I do miss Misty Knight, though. Anyway, Chocobo Knight up in first, and Arden May following suit. Misty leading the charge for the VIP badge at the moment. Got to avoid that bomb. It's good, but oh my god, the way that Chocobo Knight almost survived that one. Not going to happen on that one. Misty's through. Arden May almost falling off, but not quite. Past the bomb we go. Nice and good. Beanie's falling off in the background. Up front, got a bomb to avoid. Roan's through. Misty's through. Arden May is through. As we roll LDK and Voided a little further back, trying to close in the gap, but Misty is on a mission. Now as Teacup falls off in the background, Misty down the long final charge right here. Don't bounce off of the map. There goes Misty off of the map. Hate to see it. And now Arden May's going to bounce off of the map. And Roan almost to the same fate, but will not do so. Gets it slowed down in time. This is going to be a dangerous section for a lot of marbles who are going to start bouncing a little too much. Here comes LDK, though, in the closing moments. It's going to be Roan versus LDK, and LDK is going to swoop in the final stretch to make it happen and steal it from right under Roan's nose. Hate to see it if you're Roan, but LDK is once again a winner. Dark Fairy gets launched into space, and with that one, LDK has won for the 25th time all-time the VIP badge. That makes 7 marbles who have won 25 or more races with LDK's win today. Incredible. Let's get this swapped over for you, and bada bing bada boom, VIP determined. Let's check for some squishies before we're out of here, and then we will craft it up. That we shall, that we shall. I'm not seeing nothing. Darn. Okay. Oh well. Onward. Onward. Hello, Cat. Good morning to ya. And good morning to you, Chad. Hold on. There were some vibe checks. We had Bambi Geek got Pirate, is that right? Do we have enough for the extra slot yet? Not yet. I do not believe. I think it was, correct me if I'm wrong, Bambi Geek who got Pirate, and then the 0-0 was Luna. Okay. Gotta look through the vibe book. Here we go, number 5. And for the 0-0 curse, Whoops. Sloppy no longer has the curse. And Luna does have the active curse. There we go. The 0-0 book updated. Man, it's been so long since we got 5151. It's been too long. We're due. We're due. We've had a handful of 0-0s in between now and then. I think we're due. Anyway, I don't need to be out here. I do not believe. I do still need to fix the texture pack. Didn't get around to that, but oh well. We, at this point, I think, with where we left off, are ready to plan out this next building that we want to do. Which should be one of two houses on this block. That's one. This is two. We're kind of going this side on over. So we'll start with this one right here. Get these two houses done, and then we probably got some trees and roads to do today as well. But first, we sleep. I'm gonna get some luck and break the curse. That's right. You'll get there. It's okay. How much of a curse can it really be if you landed on 1 in 1,000, you know? Okay, actually, I don't know what schematic it's gonna be. Hold. Let's take a look, shall we? I'm thinking. I think we're due a green roof. I think I'll do a jungle frame. Jungle frame, green roof, birch wall. And we'll do an andesite base. So L shape, jungle frame, andesite, birch. Great, no, we need green. So I need to go grab that other creative world. And as such we shall. Okay, where are we? Yes, over here, and this one right here. This is our building. See if I can't place that in just the right spot. Yes. Okay. Got all of these. Nice. Okay, this one is hello mirror. Jungle, andesite, birch, green. And back we go. And yes, for those who weren't here yesterday, I do have the world updated to 26.2. So we will be finding all sorts of things that might have got messed up or borked. Okay, let's get this put in here. And where did it go? Oh, I don't type jung. I just type jun. I have two that are jung. I don't know, man. I can't even stick to my own naming conventions. Okay. 3. Yes. Okay, and right there. Okay, so this is in line with that part of the hill. That's a little too high off of the ground. Plus the road goes right past this side, so I don't want this to sit too far above the ground. If I set it on that lowest level, is this still okay? Yeah, that's still fine. Okay, we'll do that then. We'll do that then. Let's bring this down. Very good. And onward. Get rid of everything in the middle. Wait, hold on. Is this? Yeah, okay. I like to get rid of all of this ahead of time. This makes things a little bit easier. And everything in the middle. And then we'll go set up our inventory. More ferns for us. Okay. Guys, we're getting closer and closer to having this city done. Can you believe it? We still got a ways to go, but like... actually making progress. Okay, this is a jungle frame, so... L shape as well, so... 7 stacks of logs? Whoops. This data pack, by the way, might be the single most useful of all of them that I have, and I have some useful ones installed. But that one is very nice. Okay, and then we need one of these. I need 4 of those, 3 of these, 2 of these, and then spruce door. I'll need those eventually, but not for that bottom layer. And then I know we're gonna need these. I'll put those up there. See what all we can do with those. Oh. Yep. Okay. And a little bit more. Who would have thought building was expensive? This just in. Big houses, big fancy houses cost a lot of materials. Little bit more still. Okay, I'll go ahead and make a little extra right there. We'll throw those in there. That'll be full stacks of all of those. And then we need... I should have... Do I not keep... So these are the pathway blocks. Do I not keep a secondary... I do, okay. Set of andesite stuff. And smooth stone, and... I think that's everything. Oh, wait. 1 sign. Okay, now we're ready. Onward! Do they? First time hearing about it? Listen. I know. This is a life-changing revelation, but... having built... checks notes. Having built 69 houses so far in Aethos, not counting all of the shops, yes. I think it's safe to say. 'Tis a little costly. I'm not gonna put the door right there like the schematic wants. I think we're gonna put the door here on this wall. And I'll probably curve the terrain around just a little bit right there. So let me fill these in real quick, and then try to, even though my inventory is painfully full, whoops. Try to get rid of any normal dirt. At least as much as we can. I'll fix the rest later. But let me at least get this started. So, log there, and then instead of what's going on right there, we're going to do that. And then the rest should function normally. Actually, just use these. Cool. Don't care about those, and also we just want to use up some of this stuff. Clean up my inventory. Throw these out of the way. Back to it then, shall we? Logs here, and here, and here, and here, and here. And then just get this started. It's kind of the base of these buildings is where the schematic helps the least, I feel like. I kind of just have to do each building manually around the bottom, and then as we build it up, it kind of works itself out a little bit better, but at the very least, I can do these. When you fill that in, that's fine. And then up again. Oh my gosh, is that Echo Microwave the one and only? Say it ain't so. Drippity drip. Hello, Echo. Only Ari single-handedly solving the housing crisis. That's all I'm saying. I got the answers. Housing crisis brought up. Want to rant, not Wednesday. Checks notes. Farthest day from Wednesday. Shoot. Oh, so close on that 99%. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired. That's fair. I am not, but it is also because I drank half of this entire energy drink in a span of 4 minutes or less, so I need an eternity nap. No, that's real. I feel you there. I feel you. I feel you. Am I gonna do a window here? This side, yes. This side, no. And then I will just remove these on the inside. Nice. Oh, wait. That's where the door is gonna go, so we're gonna ignore all of that for right now. Can't jump up on that invisible stair. Echo, we're getting very close to the time in which you get to meet Teacup IRL. Exciting. I still need to listen to your updates, by the way, that you sent on Snap a couple days ago. I have not at this point, and I still need to. Am I just gonna get rid of all of this? Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of all this in here. Not that it really matters, but, you know, whatever. Okay, no windows around here. Because that is too far down into the terrain. So those are all just going to be solid walls. And then I'm not doing any of the extra stuff on the outside yet. I just want to get the basic shape until we get up to where it starts to round out the top layer. Oh wait, this is the second window. These are good. This one gets covered right there, and then I need to use this side. Okay. These are good, and then back here we're back to no windows. One more layer, and then I think I'll feel confident doing the details around the bottom of it. Very depressing updates. Great. Oh no. It's okay. It's okay. I know what that's like. I get to meet V Microwave. You do, actually. Real talk. I fly in from my trip on the 3rd. You gotta meet Lily too. She's my shawty for real. I know. Okay. Get all of these in place. We'll go do the bottom details. It'll be great. It's, ooh, actually, come to think about it, the way we could plan things, Echo, and sorry to everyone else in stream that I'm, oh, let me just plan future plans with IRL friends on stream. The way we could do it is on, like, the last full day that Teacup is here, we're also gonna have Girly Pop here, and Girly Pop's girlfriend. So there is a world in which you can also meet Girly Pop's girlfriend if we time everything together just right. And then literally all 5 of us could do something or whatever, and that would be a lot of fun. I literally call off the day. Bet. Heading out, gaming evening with my kiddos. See everyone. Ooh, enjoy, Buns. We'll see you around. 07. Sounds like a great time. Oh, wait. Nope. I got easy place on. Easy place off. Okay, those are gonna go up there. Trapdoors. Those are good. Around here like normal. How do I feel about that? It's not my favorite when that happens. I would say we just trim this hill around a little bit right here. Make our job just a little easier. And then it can just kind of sit right there, nestled into that little spot. And then this one's also kind of in a weird spot, but I think it'll be fine. Give it a little breathing room, and yes. Okay. We are butting right up against that next layer. I would even go as far as to say no stair right there. Just because of that, and then the rest of that's probably fine. Okay, inside pillar doesn't get anything, and then that should be everywhere around the place. I might need to... I'll raise this one up. Just to level those out, and then... walls... And I think we're ready to continue this schematic up at that point. Okay. I just have to call off 7 days before. Only 7? That's pretty good. That's not bad. For Girly Pop, it's like 3 to 4 weeks ahead of time. In terms of trying to request time-o. It's a Sunday. Watch with brother or watch stream. Oh no. Oh no. See, I was sitting there this morning and I was like, based on how I slept, I don't know if I should stream today. And then I was like, but at the same time, I know that neither Teacup nor Girly Pop are going to be working, so it would be a perfect time to stream. And the funniest part of all is I'm pretty sure Girly Pop fell back asleep anyway, so. Anyway. Yes, that's all good. Alright. Final layer before we reset the inventory. I do need to make sure I put those torches in too. 07 on the drip and dippers and lurkers. Thank you. Okay. Torch there and torch there. Should be enough. Alright, let's go reset the inventory for that next layer. And up we go. All done with those. And the dirt, probably don't need. I can reset all of this. Okay. Slabs can go up there. Trapdoors there. Stairs here. And then top off whatever little bit I have laying around, because why not? Glass, 30 pieces. Did I just hear a wandering trader spawn? Did I just hear a wandering trader spawn? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's actually not a bad deal. That's actually not a bad deal. It was a pretty good deal considering I have infinite emeralds, so it's pretty good actually. Huh. Chat, I'm faced with a moral dilemma. I am faced with a moral dilemma because this wandering trader actually has good trades that I'm interested in. But you see, I've killed 200 wandering traders already. Why stop now? You know what I'm saying? And 358 trader llamas. So my moral dilemma is I want to kill the wandering trader, but the trader offers good trades. That's my moral dilemma. Consider trade with them and then kill. You might be onto something. You might be onto something. Okay. I will suffer 5 frames a second to go get my emeralds. Oh my god, when I load back, see, it's so bad. Okay. I'm gonna need some more emeralds, guys. I'm gonna need some more emeralds. And also, I need to recoup my levels because we died last week. Alright. Not that I need the levels for anything. It was just nice to have, like, 500 levels or whatever. Okay. That's a stack of blocks. That's a stack of blocks. Sunday lunch tradition used to be a family lunch. It was the only time I would see my mom and brother each week. We all live in the same house, but then stopped for a bit, so I just went over with my brother. Right. Makes sense. Empty shulker. Can't bring my frames back. Thank you. Hello, hello, hello. Nope, come back. Come back. Come back. What do I actually want? I want these. Oh, that is incredible. Especially because I have limits turned off. Oh my gosh, so many small drip leaves. Okay, give me one more set, and then what else you got? Oh, tall dry grass, yes. Less that I have to go and collect. Do I care about the azure bluets? Probably not, but I'll go and get 2 stacks, because why not? Yes. I don't need these. Those are fine. I don't need the dye. We're chill. Alright. Thank you kindly. Oh, oh, oh. Not so fast. Wait. He spit at you. Now you have to spit at him back. That's how this works. Okay, fine. I watched a video on Reddit where somebody had spawned like 200 llamas in a pen, and then they hit one, and then because of the snowball effect of one spitting and hitting the others, and then the others started spitting at each other until every single llama was dead because they kept spitting at each other the whole time. And it was kind of funny. Okay, these I will combine with that. And now we have a shulker of all of that stuff. Cool. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to place this... Well, here. I guess I'll just put that there. This torch can go right there. Very confused firing squad, yes. Okay. What was I doing before that happened? Resetting the inventory for the second floor. That's what I was doing. We need 2 stacks of logs. Roughly. And then we need 2 stacks of planks. There we go. And then I think at that point it's just getting ready for that upper layer, in which I will need some dark oak stuff to start that out. And let's see what we could do here. A lot of fence gates, for sure. Many of those as I can get out of here. And then I'll check the fences. I don't actually remember how many I saw in there. 36, that's plenty. That's for some of the roof supports. And then we need stack of planks, stack of slabs, stack of stairs. Okay, there's those. And then a little over a stack of stairs. Or was it? Yeah, no, I think it's two things of stairs. We'll do that. It'll be fine. I have no more inventory space. Wait, I have 3 extra. Okay, surely I'll keep this going for a while. At least till we need the rooftop blocks. In which case, we'll have to come back. He's going to the kitchen between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. I'll run into him there about 80% of the time. Yeah, apparently. It's funny how that works. Oh, wait, we need to do these and these. And up we go. Dude, we're almost at 600 drips. That's insane. The 600th drip day is nearly upon us. I doubt I'm gonna be live tomorrow because of appointments and things of that nature. And then I'll probably be live Tuesday, which would make $5.99. I don't know if I'll be live on Wednesday because Girly Pop will be here. Maybe. Sometime this week. Like 150 dripstone blocks. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, do I have a single inventory space? I do. I need spruce trapdoors. I forgot. Still can't decide if lunch. He'll be waking up soon. It's up to you. I mean, you could look at it this way also. You only get one of those lunches a week, but you do get more than one streams a week. So I don't know. Also, you could just convince chat to not let me end stream no matter what, so that when you come back, there's still a stream. Whether via threats or encouragement. Either way. I don't know if it would work, but... True, but also channel point farming. Oh yeah, because you don't leave your laptop on when you're gone. I don't need chat to do that, smile. Oh, gulp. I heard him get up. Oh. I mean, in a perfect world, I would be able to do things like stream 6 hours a day like it's nothing. Man, back in the day, I used to do that too. That's crazy to think about. 6 to 8 hours, like 6 days a week. Yeesh. I won't be gone that long? I know. I do feel like the things that get in the way of me being productive have gotten worse with time. Like executive dysfunction and stuff. I've noticed, whether it be stream related or whatever else it might be. I think I've always kind of struggled on the writing side, but definitely was stream related. Though I do think also part of that might just be less related to, or less time making it worse, and more so just the experiences and things I've been going through that are making it worse. It's just been a long stretch of like things that are overwhelming me and taking a toll. And maybe that's why. Oh, ready for our green blocks. Whoop. Okay. How much room do we have? I think I'm done with the birch. Yeah, yes, should be. That gum is very minty. I can feel it in my sinuses. Oh my god. Less minty than the memory one I tried earlier though. Didn't come in any other flavor though. Yeah. I had looked at some Reddit threads when you had mentioned it to see what other people were saying. And that was one of the vibes I got, was that it's very overpoweringly minty, which is fine, it's whatever. Do you feel like you've noticed any kind of benefit or difference or anything? 19 of these. Okay. Do I need... Yeah, I need these while we're at it, and then... a little bit more in terms of planks. I'll top those off. I'm gonna grab a bunch of green. Maybe the last one I can do before I need to get more. Only just started training this one. Okay. Fair. The one earlier was memory. Got it. Says as needed. The memory one says to chew it 4 times a day. That one's not for me then. Oh. I'll just bring the editing one then, yeah. Sounds good to me. I do like the flavor once the mint calms down. That's good. Yeah, I can tolerate mint. It's not my favorite. The only time that I straight up dislike it is when it's in, like, food. Then it's, like, a no-go, but I don't count gum as food, so. Like mint ice cream? Nope. Miss me with that. Sorry, mint ice cream lovers in chat. More for you. Will not be sharing my peppermint ice cream. Nope. Nope. Blech. Man, look at that teacup wall in the chat. Completely uninterrupted. Crazy work. Oh. Oh my gosh. Pick up the slack once I leave for lunch? Nah. Dang, okay. Alright, tell me how you really feel, chat. Okay. Think I'll continue lurking, thanks. Oh. Oh, okay. Wait. Where's the emote? There you go. It really be your own mods. But streamer, it's funny when we're not talking in chat and you have to try and keep us entertained without anything to bounce off of. Me, an introvert. I don't know what to say. Computer word. I'm fighting for my life trying to build a Sims house. Classic. So what has you fighting for your life? What is giving you difficulties at this moment in time? Can't be chatting with a peppermint ice cream hater. Oh, that's what this is? That's what this is? I say peppermint ice cream is blech, and you're like, okay, that's the deal breaker. Okay. Dang. Noted. Shots fired. Alright, that house is done. House number 70. Claimable. I don't like mint anything. I don't either for the most part. I don't even want my toothpaste to be minty. I can tolerate it. I just prefer not to. I'm building it for a specific household, so it needs a bunch of stuff, but I can't figure out a layout where it all fits. Okay. Weirdly, mint chocolate chip is the only kind of mint I enjoy. Y'all are crazy. Okay, next building. Gray roof, please. Gray roof, jungle frame. Sea shanty. Andesite. We're doing jungle, andesite, white gray. Rectangle. Darn, so close. So close. Need to go get the schematic. Okay. Mint chocolate chip is so good. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You would get along with Cobalt Flame underscore, my middle sibling, who is a big fan of mint chocolate chip ice cream. Okay, we will get all of that sorted. And then we need to go put the schematic in place. And then this is the last building on this block. And we can get this road connected here, and that'll be huge. Okay, rectangle, jungle, andesite, white, gray. Run it! Every time I'm in the creative world and then I come back here, my instant, like, subconscious, it hits double space to fly because I was just in the creative world, and I'm like, oh. When Build-A-Bear had the ice cream bears way back when, I got the mint chocolate chip one. They had what now? Chat, I don't have a single Build-A-Bear memory in my life. And it's kind of sad. I never experienced that as a kid. Jungle, andesite, white, gray. That's the one. Okay. And we're going to put this... Oh yeah, these ones have the thingy. I guess... Drop that into there, and then... Where's the door on this one? I could just rotate this around. Like so. Bring that down. Set that right there. Door stays in the same spot. Yeah, I like that. I love the mini Build-A-Bears. Add several. Heck yeah. Okay, now we can get rid of all of this hoopla. I don't feel like listening to this, so next. Okay. I was probably good. Off we go. Alright, keep that down there. This is good to go over there. Ferns, grass, mushrooms. I get some pumpkins. I don't think I have a spot for pumpkins in here. I also don't need to keep pumpkins. There you go, cat. Enjoy. One, two, three, four, five. I only need 6 total because it is just a rectangle. Okay, and then 1 of those, 4 of those, 2 of those, 3 of those. And see what we can make out of all of this. Okay, and the rest in the stairs. More. They had the buttons you could put inside Build-A-Bears that would play a sound when you squeezed the paw. My brother got me a pink cat for my birthday with 3 of them in it, including one with his voice recorded singing. Oh, that's adorable. Oh my gosh. That's so cute. Lunchtime, bye chat. Goodbye. Goodbye, teacup. Okay, do I have enough? Yes. You're good. Okay, give me 2 seconds here while I check my things and do my things. And brother, stop sending me emails. Oh my god, the way I get 10 emails a day from this website. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. 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 Okay. Oh, I just made a mess. Oh my god. Part of the problem is that I just have some keyboard keys loose. Keycaps, that is, loose on my desk. That I have not found a spot for. Hold, this is fine, because I actually do want to replace some of these. Time to just do that in the middle of stream. Early. Yes. Give me that key. Be gone. Be gone. Nice. Nice. Okay. Fix those. I don't even need to keep any of those. Me just commentating the disaster that's going on my desk right now. Okay. Anyway. Oh, you know what? Part of that was probably Mirror's fault, because I just noticed she's laying back there. Right where the thing's knocked over. Funny how that works. Wait, I don't think I need any of it. Oh my god, Mirror, stop! You're making it worse. You don't need to lay back there. Why do you choose to lay there? That's so in the way. Right in all of the cords and everything. Cats. Okay, give me a bunch of those. I need one of these. We're doing andesite for the base, I think. So 2 of each of these, and then I need some walls. And it looks like we're gonna need some more. Never mind. I just need to empty this out. Okay. Anything else you get to give chat? I don't think so. I think that's everything. I think we're good. Off we go. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the sky doing that. Don't love that though. Okay, and then based off of these, I can do the rest of that. The schematic is kind of doubly weird because, I mean, for one, I already kind of manually do these at the bottom. And then for 2, for some reason, these rectangle ones have this plot of land right here that it wants me to put in, but is not happening. And so working around that gets a little weird. So what I need to do is go back through here and make sure I build this down into the terrain appropriately, and then everything on up should work fine. And of course, as always, I will wait to do the stairs and trapdoors. Did I? I did. It's nice when I'm actually putting the door where the schematic wants me to. Okay. Turn that off. We'll jump in here. We'll get these set. There's a thunderstorm and the youngest is scared. Be back in a little while. 07 Dark Fairy. Stay safe. Do I have... Can I have... some blocks from in here? It's fine. Yeah. Sunny could get a hug too. Do we do that? I don't know. I'll probably end up putting a stair there. I don't even know. I guess I would raise that one up too. Okay, and not on the inside of the door. Last little bit right here. That's the bottom taken care of. We'll put that back on. Work our way up. Ignore everything else down below. And we're good. Final layer before we switch things out. Okay, let's do one here, one there, one here, one there. Nice. Off we go. More smooth stone needed pretty soon. Those are good. Keep those over there. What do we need? Calcite? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, calcite, white wool. For those walls, windows, should be plenty. And then work our way up towards the dark oak stuff. So we're gonna want those as well as those, and these. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna bring 2 sacks of stairs, even though I'll need them eventually. Because I think what I want to do is at least bring 1 thing of the rooftop blocks. If I can at least get started on that part. Once we get there. Yes. Alright. up and away. Last building we're gonna do for a little bit. With all the trees I need to put in here, the road expansion we need to do, and then once this city block is done, I think we're shifting our gears back to the Hall of Fame for a little bit, getting started on the raid hall for a couple of streams. That's currently the plan, subject to change. And we sleep. I got like this weird mix of like deja vu slash nostalgia right now for like way back in the day building Shium in, I don't know, like the very start of 2020. I would say like January 2020. We're working on finishing the Shium expansion. There's probably not a single one of you guys who was around at that time currently here right now. I don't know why. I just got hit with this big, like... Maybe it's a song, because I know this song has been on the playlist for this entire time, even back then. So maybe it's a song that's doing that, but, like, that's crazy. Mir, okay, you're getting kicked out. Sorry. You're done. You're causing such problems. Come on. Cannot lay in my cords. I need to, like, put something back there so that she can't get back there. What she does is she'll sit right behind two of my monitors, on top of my mouse cord, right behind my audio, my, like, sound interface. So she'll be pushing that out. And, like, it'll unplug sometimes. And then I can't move my mouse as much, because she's on all of the cords. And it's just not a good time. I need to put something back there that I can forget about, because once I put it back there, I'm gonna forget it's back there. I'll put a candle. I'll put a number of candles. Okay. Today on twitch.tv/acrylic, ASMR, your cat keeps sitting in all of your cords. And there we go. Mir be like, ooh, what lovely cans. They look fun to knock over. Thank you, mother. Yes. That is exactly what she will do. She has knocked candles off my desk before. Not while lit. She won't touch them while they're lit, thankfully, but she'll knock those off. She'll try to push cans off. She will knock... remotes are her favorite thing to push off, our TV remotes. She'll definitely do that. She will, if I ever have any of my rings or like necklaces or anything on the desk, she will go after those in a heartbeat. Those are some of her favorite things to mess with. What else? I'm trying to think of all the things that I would put on there. The smaller, the better. What lovely extra play toys. Combs are one of Boot's favorites. Ooh. Interesting, interesting. What I need to do is I need to get some, like, silent things that I can put on the desk. Like, little things that won't make noise when they're pushed around or falling off. Because she'll do it a lot when I'm sleeping. Specifically when I'm sleeping is when she's like, ooh, time to push everything down. So, like, I can start putting things on the desk that are, like, intended for her to mess with because she feels such a need. So if I get some, like, I don't know, balls of yarn or something, right? Like, tiny little balls of yarn. Something that's not going to make noise. And she could just bat those down and just mess with those instead. That would be nice. Okay, we will top that off. We will do more of those. We got the planks. We got these. We need these. And I can also top these off as well. And the rest can be these guys. I think I'm done with windows. Fix how I'm sitting. I just noticed that I was starting to shrimp. Cats love to chew combs and nail files for some reason. Yeah, whenever my nail stuff is out, she's always going after it. Boots hates things being on top of the water cooler. Keys, wallet, none of it is safe. Yeah, Mir gets that way on my nightstand. Mir will not let anything exist on my nightstand, not even my phone, because she views it as her throne. And if it is not cleared enough for her to sit on, she will be upset. Because she likes to loaf on that little nightstand right next to my head. Remotes, phone, drinks, snacks, doesn't matter. It's all getting pushed off. Nice. Okay. Unload that one, and that is going to be house number 71. Beautiful. Now we can go put all of this away because we are going to switch gears to road building. Want to get that road connected before we think about the trees. That'll kind of be the last thing we do for this little section. Definitely gonna need more of those next time. I'll keep those right there. I think to start out with, just slabs for the planning phase, and then come back and grab the rest of it as needed. Okay, so we are connecting this road here to this intersection, and then through here to this road. And then we need to connect this to here to encircle these 5 buildings. Then we'll be able to get the trees going in between. Okay, but first we sleep. Okay. I guess before I do any digging, based on how we did that one, what about there? Bring that around and feels pretty good for that. This is a 3-way intersection. Okay, so part of that's gonna curl around here. This road is gonna go all the way along there, so this will probably all be slabs throughout the intersection. And then I'll focus on the side that is not our priority first. So bring that around to here. Make sure the width from that direction towards where we're standing is good. And then on this side... I don't think we're going to get much of an island on this one, if any at all. That's fine. Just gonna set it like that. We'll get rid of these two. And again, trying to work with the terrain as much as we can. That's why I do the slabs like I do. So we know all of this is probably going to be cut out. Okay. And... I like that width. That feels good for the road going up that way. We'll continue at some point. And then... the part that shoots straight across... I'm only going to come down here a little bit. That feels alright. All these less keen to knock things over. Yeah, I wish Mir wasn't a knock things over type, but most are that type, so... this comes with the territory, I guess. Okay, so that's gonna be that intersection figured out. This is a small enough little thing that I'm just gonna cut that out entirely. Which does also mean that I don't necessarily need these here. And we'll just keep cutting those out at that level. I will do that right there. And then... start bringing this in. Maybe one more right there. Feels good. Onward to the next intersection over here. This is probably gonna go up and over this. So part of this needs to go this way. We'll probably stretch right across this little hill right here. And then this side's gonna get ready to go that way. So up to there, and then how far this way do I want to go? Just probably to this spot. So we'll have that connect to there. And that would be roughly as wide as it needs to be to go that way. And then the part that goes this way will kind of curl into there and then start to swoop back that way. Can always cut out a little extra and then come back and fill it in as desired. Okay. And then connecting this side. That'll definitely be about where that island goes. What I'll probably do is something like that right there in the middle. Kind of separate all of these from one another. Okay, we gotta sleep. Loves the massage tool we have. He will jump into bed and demand to get a massage if he hears it. Oh my gosh. That is so cute. That is so cute. Okay, this feels pretty good. He's our puppy cat. Boots is far more cat cat. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh. Oh wait, we're not doing these over here. Okay. This is a big stretch of road we're doing. Like, I knew it was gonna be big, but also, dang. I'm so zoned in on this. I feel like I rarely get this locked in on something. Oh my gosh. It's like in another world right now. I like roads. I like making roads. Very satisfying. Okay, and now have this start to head in this direction. These pieces of wool are not entirely accurate to what I want to do. I'm gonna get rid of those.
Did you know England doesn't have a kidney bank? But they do have a Liverpool.
Thank you. Thank you, Happy Son. Very good. Oh, brother. Oh, my God. Wise words from Happy Son. Very good. Thank you for the 57-month resub. Oh, my gosh. Say it ain't so. That's a lot of months. I would venture to say that is quite a few. Okay, I think that is good for that intersection. It gets us up the final stretch of the road here. Let's see, I will live without those 4 ferns. And those 3 sticks. Making my way towards 1 stack of months. Dang. That's crazy. Not many people can say they have that many. That's for sure. Okay, I do actually need to go drop stuff off. So we shall do that in sleep. I want to keep all these terrain blocks. I'll need them especially for the landscaping phase at the end. And then I do need to take a little stretch break, because I'm sure Alt Acrylic is ready to yell at me. I do want to keep a little bit of this stuff on me. Oh. Time for another puzzle, Shulker. There's Alt Acrylic. Talk about timing. Jeez. Nailed that. Okay. Let me finish this last little stretch and then I will get up and take my stretch break. Maybe one of our largest single instances of road expansion. For sure. It'll make a pretty big difference. I think this entire stretch right here. It's so exciting seeing it all come together. I know I never shut up about it, but like, it's so cool. Okay. Hi, Glenn. Welcome in. How goes? I am doing alright. I don't know. I don't really know how I'm doing. I haven't given it much thought. I've just been kind of existing, autopiloting. Like, I am not in... How would I explain it? I'm not in tune with how I'm doing or feeling. I am just doing. So kind of dissociating a little bit. Also, 2 seconds, check. That is a vibe that comes and goes. Second this. Stop. Stop. Stop right now. You guys know I don't know how to take a compliment. Alright, we got all that dug out, ready to place roadblock. But first, we shall take our stretch break, bathroom break. Not a food break, just stretch and bathroom and whatnot. I need to stop taking food breaks on stream. I feel like they are bad for stream. They interrupt my vibe a little too much, and then I food coma, and it's not a good time. Okay, done with slabs, I think. I am going to need about 3 stacks of each of these, so that I can place those in there before we actually get started on placing this stuff. And I think what I'll do for now is I'll start with these two. and then I'll come back for the concrete last, because it is quite a bit of road. Okay, chat, I'm gonna get up for a minute or 2 or 3. I will be back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, stretch my legs, all that good stuff. Turn the music up while I'm gonna... Oh, girly pop, perfect timing for me to get up and stretch. Okay, I'll be back in a little bit, chat. Hold tight, couple of minutes. Okay, I'm back. It has come to my attention that Teacup is back. Hold. I cannot hear whatever you just said, Teacup, because I have my phone on silent. Okay. And I also need to fix here. Anyway, how was your nap, girly pomp? And how was your lunch, Teacup? I've yet to eat since yesterday, never made dinner. You still didn't eat today? Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we are ready to continue with the road. Lunch was good. Glad to hear, glad to hear. Heck yeah. Spicy burger from Sonic. Mouth is burning. Oh no. Waiting. I get so locked in on these roads. I have had one single granola bar to eat today. That is what I have done. And a handful of Cheez-Its last night at 4 in the morning, and a single cookie. Okay, let's just double check the whole road, make sure no other spots I want to throw anything else in. And then we'll start placing everything in the middle. One second, chat. This is the fun part. Start with these ones because they're the rarest. We don't need to place too many of these. Oh, actually, I don't like that that's right next to the house like that because it's the same material. The urge to do things, but also I want to watch stream? Both? Question mark? Oh, lawnmower's going outside. No. Oh. Hi, Marays. Sorry if you guys hear the lawnmower outside. It's right outside my window. And lawnmower turned off. But only for a second, I'm sure. I can't watch while I clean. Could listen though. I think that's the problem though, is that just listening isn't the desired outcome. I have something else I can do though. Nice.
Wee woo.
Wee woo, Marays, thank you so much for the 40 months. Oh my gosh. Holy heck, that's a lot. And with the prime, appreciate you. Am I missing a slab? How did that end up like that? I just need to do that or something. I do think the gum worked though. Heck yeah. That's encouraging. How have you been? Up and down. Up and down, left and right, inside, outside. Over, across, through. Yep, all of it. The whole range. But we're still kicking. Heck yeah, if we're still kicking, yeah. Go on and look at the positives. I have a whole bunch of adulting to do tomorrow. I'll be happy when that's done and taken care of. I need to wake up at, and I kid you not, chat, 5:40 in the morning to go get my blood work done because that's the only time I can get a ride. And then I have therapy at 10 in the morning. And then I have my doctor appointment virtually at 1 p.m., 1:20. And I need to call a new psych testing place and try and set up an appointment there if I can. Because I had a really bad experience at the place I was going through before. Still haven't been sent my most recent report that I wasn't happy with, but still don't have access to it. And that was like weeks ago. So that's been a nightmare. So I need to make that call. I need to pick up prescriptions. I don't even think I can pick up prescriptions tomorrow. Today was my last day of my antidepressants, so now I'm out until I can go to the pharmacy, which probably isn't tomorrow even. I'll probably be running on a day or two without it. Yay. Look at the adulting? Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I just want it to be over with. Need to be figured out and over with and all of that. The place I'm gonna call, though, assuming I can get set up with them, they do also do the autism testing, which would be great, because I've needed to figure that out for a while. That'll be nice. For those who didn't hear the story before, with my last round of psych testing, it effectively went like this. Me goes in. Well, I didn't actually go in. It was all virtual. But me answers like 600 to 700 questions total through like all of the tests they gave me and everything, and then talk to the guy who was like conducting all my stuff and whatnot. And then after all was said and done, I got hit with... I don't actually think you have any problems. It's just your depression manifesting in other ways. Me. Huh? So, anyway. That was pretty upsetting. That was pretty upsetting. I'm gonna get tested again. I don't know if you know this, but make sure to know stuff about how you were as a child for the autism testing. Yeah, I'll have to put together a list for sure. I might forget. Okay, we need all of these, and then probably more, but we'll get started with this. I don't trust doctors? Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you. I went for mine, and all the questions were about my behavior as a child, and I can only recall, like, a few life moments from before I was, like, 22, so that was an expensive piece of useless paper. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I'll have to put together a list, talking to Grandma, see what she remembers, talking to my siblings, see what they remember, taking what I remember, all that stuff. There is also the fact that chunks of my childhood are no longer accessible in my head because they were repressed. So that's fun. Doctors can be great, but only if you get to go to a good one. Yeah. It sucks that there are so many that are willing to take shortcuts and just look for easy solutions and not take people seriously, and so on, and so on, and so on. We might have repressed memories, but at least we're funning, eh? That's right. That's right. Lawnmower coming back. Oh, out of concrete. Welcome, Akito. How do? Okay, is it storming? It is not storming. Okay, we need more light gray concrete. Time to go make some. We're gonna need a full shulker gets, what was it, a stack and 40 dye? Is that what we did determine the other day? Or yesterday? Hold. 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 The frames are so bad. Okay. Whatever happened in this most recent update, it took like 20 FPS away from me in this area. I don't know why. Okay, so I have a stack. I'm gonna need... It's actually... Wait. Because that and black will give me normal gray, and then I need to lighten that further, so I need... I'm trying to do that, because you get 2 dye every time, so... I'm gonna end up with extra. It's fine, whatever. I'm just not gonna lose sleep over it. Whatever. Ink sac? Hello, squid ink? Okay, I'm going to the other spot. Skill issue is trending again. Nice. How many people use it now? Oh my gosh!
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Wow. I got Reese's Puffs.
Oh my gosh, Benji, thank you for the raid. How is your stream? Welcome in, welcome in. Sorry for the 20 FPS. Something about this most recent update completely killed my performance here, and I don't know why. So we're dealing, but anyway. Hi, how do you? Wrong shout out? Brother, How did we get here? Oh no. Oh no. There you go. Wrong shout out. 17,000 channels use skill. Oh my gosh. My FPS have been bad too on 26.1. So I just got to 26.2. I felt like it was fine on 26.1 too. And then when I updated the other day, it's been like particularly bad. And I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I am illiterate, says Norm. It's fine. It's fine. You're doing great. You're doing great. Are you an OpenGL or Vulkan? Brother, I use the vanilla Minecraft launcher. What is in here? White. I don't have any extra white. Okay, what about black? Hello? Over here. Don't need these. Gray. Assuming that's launcher speak. I don't know what those mean. I'm just gonna assume that was launcher speak, but I don't know. Starting in 26.2, you can launch through the old graphics, OpenGL, or the new stuff they're slowly migrating to, Vulkan. The graphic stuff. Oh. How do I do that? Maybe that'll help. Three, four. It would be 13.5, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, I'm not going to be able to fit that many, so we'll start with this. No idea? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Understandable, carry on. I just know that Moritas likes Vulkan for its graphics and updating or whatever. Right. Oh my god, chat. Yeah, I don't know. All I know is now I'm lagging and I wasn't before. And that's no fun. So whatever the answer is, beats me. I'm still mostly in 121.10. Yeah. I gotcha. There we go. Okay. So let's put these in here. Anyway, regardless of all of the laggy shenanigans going on, welcome in everybody. I hope your stream was good. We are not working in the Hall of Fame. We actually got that opened recently. So we've been bouncing between the next part of that project and the city of Ahathos here as of late. Right now, we're working on expanding part of the road for the city down in the southern parts. Let me get this put away real quick, and I'll need to bring some of it with me still. Perfect. Speaking of, go back. Hold on, I just got here and I just got all my concrete. I'm putting this in. But then I will go back after as needed. Gotta finish my train of thought. And then I do need to remember to put this raid in the raid book as well. OpenGL is a rendering engine that's existed since '92 compared to Vulkan, which is more modern. Right. Right. Makes sense. But why more modern version make me lag worse? I guess because it trades performance for quality or something. Fire charge item. Big spender. Alright. We will go do that in a second here. Saving up for it? Heck yeah. It's fire. Gotta do it. You know me so well. How would you describe teacup in one word? Fire. Okay, got all those in place, and then I'm gonna do the fire charger real quick. And then we gotta do one more round, one more pass through on the road to do the edges just a little bit better. And then we'll have that road section done. And we'll be ready to... Oh my gosh, how bad is this when I get in here? 16, 18, 23, 20, 40, 30, 30, 29, 31, 40. $60, 30, 40, 50, 60, 30. Gosh. I do have a lot of item frames, but it wasn't a problem before, so I don't know. Okay, we need one of these and one of these. Fourth one up. Nice! Fire charge acquired. First one. Love it. Compatibility, maybe? You shouldn't have any issues rendering Vulkan as long as your GPU isn't older than 10 years. Well, is that taking into account streaming at the same time? I think my issues are more CPU related. Probably. I don't know. I have a 3070 Ti, but for what it's worth, I've never been happy with this 3070. It has always felt inferior to how it should be. I really need a PC upgrade. The last time I did anything to this PC was 2022. And I can definitely feel that. Mm-hmm. 25,100 days, that's 3 full-time years, is a lot of days. That's a lot of days. Our actual time played statistic is at 0.64 years in hours. Whatever 0.64 years comes out to. Oh. Do that, and these, and these. Can't wait for the AI bubble to go pop so I can upgrade my setup. I know. Desperately waiting for the day it all comes back down. May it crash and burn. It'll be a happy day. Almost done with this road. I don't want to skip any of these steps though. Oops. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. Okay, so the section of road we just did is pretty much from where this house is all the way around that corner. We accounted for 3 intersections right here that we'll have to continue at some point. We did this little stretch here, all of this right here. And that loops in this bottom, or this southern road right here, which enters and exits the city. Swoops by the Sorcerer's Guild Hall. And we just got to get that connected at some point. This will be the next block we work on here. We'll get that connected, and then we'll have our north to south road through the city completed, which will be pretty cool. And that'll be, as well, the entire western half of the city done once we Finish putting the trees in here, do the farmland out here, and then do those. Not counting the castle, which will kind of be its own project, but we're getting somewhere. I'll just go sleep back in here and put everything away. Actually, I'm not keeping those. More industry needed soon. We'll be fine for now. Okay. Give me 1 minute, chat. Well, we are at this in-between part. I have a million things on my phone right now. Oh, hold. Did my thing? Yes, it did freeze. Well, the streamer's loveliness is arguing the fact that we have a total car fund. We have to get on the front. Stop. Oh my gosh. Okay. Next thing for us to do in the area we're working on is trees. Where is not that one? I need raid book. Yes. I'll put Benji's raid in here real quick before I forget. Number 4. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I'm up to building anymore right now. I feel like I was on a roll and then I suddenly wasn't. And I'm like crashing hard right now. And I'm not entirely sure why. I mean, part of it could definitely be, hey streamer, stop waking up at 11 in the morning so that you can stream in the morning so that when the midday hours come and you crash, you're not live. That could be part of it. What do you think, cat? No comment. Got it. Oh, I'm so conflicted. I hate this. This is kind of like the same thing that happens whenever I need to be productive for any reason, or like I want to write. It's like I want to do this so bad, but like I cannot. Like I want to keep building and working on this, but like I cannot. Like I actually cannot. Ugh, it drives me crazy. Silently judging. Cat is silently judging. It's okay though. I mean, as you can see by the fact that Cat has their own bed. Who's really in charge here, you know? I don't know. I can't continue building right now. Brain, no want, build. And beyond that, what else could I do, if anything? Look at my to-do list. Nothing. I think my brain is just completely spent right now. Okay, well. Well, it's a good run. We're 3 hours into stream. I guess we'll just call it. I'm sorry, chat. Let me see who's live. One day I will, I don't know, get ADHD meds. Maybe that'll help me lock in. Who to raid? Who to raid? Who to raid? So many options. So many people streaming. Can't send you guys over here. Most of the time we just raid into Minecraft, but why don't we raid a homie who is not playing Minecraft? We are gonna go raid Baker, who's playing some Pal World. And I know there's a handful of you guys who are Pal World fans in chat. I'm gonna send you guys over there. Baker's a good friend to stream, one-shot homie, all good vibes over there, fellow VTuber as well. Get your raid messages ready. If you are subscribed, you can use that one. If you're not, just copy the text without the emotes and you're good to go. And that is that. I am gonna go lay down. I might nap, I don't know, who knows. It usually happens when my brain gets just burnt out, done, ready to recharge. Who knows? Anyway, keep an eye out. Alt streams, you never know. I feel very, my brain is very, you never know what's gonna happen. Whenever I get in the be productive mode, it happens out of nowhere and very instantly, so who knows? Or maybe I'll alt stream something else. Who knows? We'll see. Keep an eye out. You never know. I'll be around a Discord in the meantime, as always. Welcome in, Mafia. Yes, I'm just raiding out. I'm so sorry, but it's good to see you. Yes, I've been working on this world for 11 years. Chat, I'll be probably not live tomorrow. If I'm live tomorrow, that's a miracle with how much I have to do. So probably not, but probably Tuesday. So I will see you guys then. Have fun. I'll be around a Discord. Goodbye. Have fun on Baker stream. See you later.